I can't breathe. Like literally, I can't breathe. As I struggle with grasping for air, being asphyxiated by someone who claimed to fear me, believing his power being stripped away, he justified his actions behind a badge. I tried to fight back. Surely resisting arrest was better than being added to that list. You know, the list that gave way to the Black Lives Matter movement. So I fight back. Struggling for the power to excel, the power struggle that see humans instead of monsters fail. All he can see is a guilty threat. Meanwhile, 5 minutes has passed since I inhaled air into my lungs. I can't breathe. Maybe I can't breathe because your arm is around my neck. My daughter is expecting me to come home with McDonald's and I got caught selling a few cigs so I could cover the tax. And I am conscious about my weight, but this is a life or death situation. Screaming, y'all know that I'm fat, but it's barely reaching your ears because you are tone deaf or colorblind. But they are both racist in this context. Cause I can't breathe. Maybe I can't breathe because you have me on the ground prone. Knee to my neck so you could barely hear me crying to tell my mom to answer her phone. 8 minutes passed by. No danger. But now I'm still laying there scared, knowing I'm about to die alone. About to be added to an unnecessary list that will make my name nationally known. I can't breathe. Maybe I can't breathe because of your stereotypes. Black male with a hoodie, iced tea, and some Skittles, right? Running down the street in your quiet neighborhood, right? Toy gun with my son means we trying to pick a fight. Before I could explain, you were already shooting. Now I have to bury my son tonight. Rest in peace, Tamir Rice, because I can't breathe. Maybe I can't breathe when they see us. Nothing new under the sun. Sun is season 2 when they see us. Will Smith said racism is getting filmed, so they sick dogs and cast nets on flicks when they see us. Karen's unleashed, calling 911 for an African American threat when they see us. It's central to the narrative. We resist like Rosa Parks when they see us. To make themselves feel better about their racist ways, they coerced and ushered in our confessions when they see us. It's unbelievable. I can't breathe. Maybe I can't breathe because my power has literally been stripped away. We went from royalty in lands like Wakanda to Uncle James in the hood. Chained by the neck, put on ships, and then sold as goods. Interesting. This America was built on my black, and they have the audacity to tell us to stop bringing it up. But the closer it gets to September, big signs that say don't forget and American flags go up. I tell them to take that nationality to the bank and give me my 40 acres and a mule. But instead they rather lie and say we are savages. War on drugs brings them to my door. They bust in without knocking. Now my girl's dead. Blood fills up her lungs. I get angry and start destroying stuff. You won't respect me, so it's time for me to fuck shit up just so you can get the message that I've had enough. But that wasn't even enough. You wanted me to relive past trauma. So when I heard them at my door, I asked them to reveal themselves because I have a gun. They ignored me and kicked my door down. Barrels pointed at their face. They regretted calling my bluff. But they bust first, assuming I was part of an original jailers gang. Now my girls went from choking on blood to being clothed in red. The impact that Miss Taylor made. Come to find out, it was the wrong house. But I'm the only one in jail. Because the threat wasn't the cop that killed my girl. It was me. Because the color of my skin made my power uncomfortable. I can't breathe. Maybe I can't breathe because that list. Yeah, you know the list. That list is too long. I can't breathe because the 13th Amendment doesn't mean anything 155 years later. I can't breathe because you refuse to say their names. Oscar Grant couldn't celebrate the New Year. Tamir Rice couldn't play with toy guns. John Crawford couldn't shop for one. Ahmaud Arbery couldn't go jogging and Trayvon Martin couldn't walk home. Breonna Taylor, Atiana Jefferson, they couldn't feel safe at home. Philando Castile couldn't carry his legal firearm. The Charleston Nine couldn't worship, not even virtually. Eric Garner and George Floyd, they couldn't. No, I can't breathe. Maybe I can't breathe because I'm holding back these tears. I can't breathe. I can't breathe. I can't breathe.